We're gonna come here because they want to play and they want to win.
Philly. I just
Like two chicken fillets, two fillets. Jay, two chicken fillets.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of the podcast. I gotta get this out of the way. I look so dumb right now. Half my face is numb, so if I look stupid, that's why. I went to the dentist today.
Comment below if you look dumb all the time.
Yeah. Comment down below roasting me. Go ahead.
Oh, that was
literally half my face works, half of it doesn't. But anyways, this is gonna be interesting to do. But Brian, how are you? You weren't here last week.
Yeah.
Good now, pal?
Yeah, everything's good now. And then had some interesting work situations come up again today. Not me directly, but everybody was affected by this. I had a COVID positive in the office. So that was great. So, people freaked out a little bit, but I'm vaccinated. So I'm not too worried right now. God willing.
This guy put off to get the vax to the last minute.
I know. I got vaxxed last second.
This guy went from, I'm going to wait until we know everything about it to now, hey, I'm good, bro.
I had no choice. I kind of, a lot of things.
And now you're just like, hey, I'm good. Kind of flexing.
I feel better. I'm not protected, but I'm protected, but I'm not guaranteed immunity. So,
I mean, that also technically stands for a couple other things.
Right.
Just going to leave that there. But how you doing, Shawn?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. Leaving that.
So simple.
He's very.
I never say anything that much when he asks. I'll just go, doing good. How about you?
I'm fine. My face is a bit messed up today, but
unbelievable.
We're all good. Today's a fun episode. Today is the first episode in a long string through the rest of the NFL season of fun stuff. So make sure to stick around the podcast. But let's go get straight into it. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple things the Jags have done. The Jags, they waived Luck Barku. We were fanboys last year we were always like, oh, start Luck, or Luck's going to play. And now he's not even on the team anymore. Congratulations.
That went very quickly. I'm kind of disappointed. I was rooting for him.
Sorry, I just realized I didn't finish something that we're doing later. I just finished it just now.
Wow, unreal.
No, I forgot. I was waiting for the waiver wires to end to see if we picked up anybody in a certain position, and we didn't. So I just.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll add this person in there.
Daniel Thomas was activated off the COVID list, so he's playing now. He's been playing for a couple days.
He's making the roster.
Cap.
Spoiler
That's
alert.
Beyond cap.
Spoiler alert.
Josh Allen to the COVID list.
No, he's getting waived.
Yeah, he's getting cut, bro. Come on. He's not vaxxed. That means he's not making the roster, right? Like, non-vax players aren't allowed to make the roster, right?
Hold on, is he not vaxxed for real?
He's always worn a mask around practice, which only unvaxxed players do.
Maybe he just is super cautious because he has a newborn at home or like a young child.
Maybe.
Now he has another one.
Depends on how long he misses.
I mean, you can still get COVID having the vax. We just said
he was initially unvaxxed. I don't know if he's vaxxed since. Because a lot of the thing, like Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts, he got his second shot, but yet it has to be like 14 days after your second shot to count as vaxxed.
Oh, crap. I'm not vaxxed.
Oh, so Brian's not vaxxed. Oh,
I'm screwed, guys. It was a good run.
R.I.P. Looks like it's just Shawn and I for the rest of the year.
Yes, sir. Vaxxed
yes,
since
sir.
March.
Do what?
I've been vaxxed since March.
Wow.
I'm just going to stay quiet. Travis Etienne. R.I.P. Travis Etienne's season is done. He's getting Liz Frank surgery. Had a midfoot injury during the preseason game against the Saints, and his rookie year is over. Very unfortunate. That's a big hit because he was going to be him and Shark were our two guys on offense that had speed, and now it's just we're slow.
It's just Shark. We're not really going to be fast.
Oh, we're not slow, buddy.
We signed him. Or we signed him. We drafted him so he could get big playability, and now he's gone. Cough, cough. I'll let Shawn say because I know Shawn has said a lot of it today, but should have done something.
Said what?
Etienne's out. What should we do?
I know. Well, I know what we should do, but I thought they were going to claim a running back off waivers, but they didn't.
A running back. Just say it. Javion Hawkins.
Yeah, I thought they were going to. Well, I mean, it could have been anybody, but. Yeah. They didn't claim a single one.
I guess they.
Yeah, we were hoping for him because he's fast, but
he's fast and explosive.
So it just opens the door for Tavon Austin to fill that role. But
yeah,
I know that's later in the show. Well, I don't think Dorsett does that kind of stuff.
No,
he's not like a slash like that. Like Tavon Austin has done that kind of stuff.
Tavon Austin's done that his whole career. That's why he was electric in college.
That's why I think, and Urban spoke highly of him, like in his press conference after the game, I believe. He said, "Oh, I love that guy." I was like, "Well, he's making the roster."
Ignore me struggling to drink this.
Jesus.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, Brian, he probably hasn't seen it, but have you ever seen the movie Little Nicky?
No.
With Adam Sandler? Oh, you guys gotta watch that. This is what Josiah looks like right now. He goes, that's what he looks like. He's got this one. Look at it. One side of his mouth super closed, the other one's super open.
It's still. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, sorry.
More to get down to the 80 roster spots. They cut Derwin Gray, offensive lineman. They cut defensive lineman Kenny Randall, and they cut Jamison Houston, who we acquired in the trade with Josiah Scott.
We won the trade.
We also got a pick, so
yeah, we got a pick. So
we won the trade. Yay!
I mean, Josiah Scott stinks too.
I'm saying I would have taken just the pick.
Pretty much. They just needed somebody to fill a camp body. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
And the only reason there was 3 people cut is because Etienne was sent to IR, which takes a roster spot or frees a roster spot, and Josh Allen was sent to the COVID list, which inevitably is a roster spot taken away. As soon as he comes back, we'll have to cut somebody else. But by then, we'll probably
Jeff Cotton.
We'll probably have already. We probably will already have cut to 53 by the time he comes back.
That's fair.
When is the 53 cut?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Oh wow.
That's why we're doing it this week, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Keep up, man. Come on.
Ah.
Also today, we cut Garrett McGinn, an offensive lineman, and we claimed another offensive lineman, Badara Traore. I butchered that probably, but
probably.
He's from the Bears. He's just a camp body. It's like if Garrett sucks, they're like, I guess we'll give this guy a try.
So he's an offensive tackle, and McGinn was number 66, who, if you watch the second half towards the end...
Oh, is he the guy who got
He was the one on left tackle who was just getting blown by like a turnstile every single down.
Yeah, might as well give somebody else a shot, because neither
how CJ Beathard did as well as he did with that happening is crazy.
CJ Beathard has been the best quarterback in preseason, confirmed.
Well, he's playing against like future janitors, but yeah.
He's also throwing 2 janitors.
Janitors. Jeez.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair too.
Well,
actually,
I like he threw to Colin Johnson, so
you could have said at least.
Wait, is that a hint cough at something coming up?
Maybe.
All right, let's keep going. But yeah, I mean, Garrett McGinn, if he sucks, you might as well sign somebody else and give them a shot. Neither of them we're going to make the roster, in my opinion, but might as well give somebody else a shot if you know he sucks.
Facts.
All right, next thing. Saints game takeaways. We already said one. CJ Beathard is obviously quarterback 1. Forget Trevor Lawrence. CJ Beathard, QB1. But okay, we're all going to get 3 takeaways from the game. I'll go last because I always go first.
Yeah, you do.
I'll let
3 takeaways.
Well, 2 takeaways each. How about that?
Sure.
Shawn, you go first. You get the easy stuff.
My first takeaway is that, spoiler alert, they named Trevor Lawrence QB1 today, which needs to happen because the offense sputters to start games because wasn't getting all the reps, so now he'll be getting all the reps. So that's one takeaway. Takeaway number 2 is the run defense, immaculate. I hope it continues to be immaculate. I know we've been played the run defense. I know we've been played the starting running backs, but I don't even think the starting running backs would have done anything.
The backups for the Saints are good.
They're not Kamara good.
They're not Kamara good, but they're still starters on.
So I'm saying, but I don't even think Kamara or even last week Hunt or Chubb.
There's not holes for them.
There's not holes. Yeah, I'm saying they're getting blown.
And our guys are making the tackles. It's not like they're missing 7 tackles. And I mean, there's even potential. Like there's a lot of plays where there's no holes, and we miss like a tackle for loss, and they gain 0.
Yeah.
So it's still good with potential to be even better.
Yep.
So those would be my two takeaways. His run defense is great, and I'm finally excited that Trevor Lawrence is getting all the reps because clearly,
We didn't have
judging
to riot
judging
today.
off the last two preseason games, he
So
needs
many
them.
miscommunications.
Yeah.
We don't have to riot with pitchforks. Anyways, Brian, your two takeaways.
Oh God, first one. Tyson Campbell's going to be he's going to struggle. He screwed up a potential pass breakup / possible interception had he turned his head like this.
All you got to do is turn around. And
All
catch
you
it
have to
like
do is this.
I don't get how that's
Would've
so
had a-
hard. Why is that so
any-
hard?
He would have had a pick at best. At worst, it would have been a pass breakup. If he didn't go in the area at all, then Shaquille would have broken it up. So it's like that play
I
never
mean,
should have happened because
like,
apparently
The defense completely fooled Jameis Winston. He threw it. It was a dime throw, yes, but it should have been, if Tyson just turns around, it's either a pick or a pass breakup. Or Shaquille Griffin breaks it up if Tyson doesn't even do his job properly.
But
I've
no.
never played DB in team sports, so I don't know how hard that is to know to do that. But I
How do you
figured
go to
at
the
this,
University of Georgia, get drafted 33rd?
I'm saying by this point, you should know how to get your head around.
And they addressed it. So that's a
And
plus.
apparently Urban Meyer said they're going to work on it today. So
He's athletic enough to run with somebody and still turn around. It's not
If he
like he can
fixes
only do
that.
one or the other.
he fixes that. He's going to be all pro. He's
It's going to
sticky.
be great if he
He
fixes
is
it.
sticky.
He's sticky, yeah. He did
just
that.
needs
So
to
he
fix
needs to get his
that.
head around.
He was sticky and
that's it.
he was
This,
sticky
that's
to
it. That's it.
he was sticky to Kyle Pitts and he was sticky to literally everybody. It's just he loses the ball in the air
So I'm
because he
saying,
does
just
not
get
turn
your head
around.
around, track the ball, get your hand up.
It
You'll
happened
be
last
all-
week too. He got
be all pro.
mossed. He got mossed by some random dude on the Browns who's not going to make their roster.
It's
It's
just-
I thought it was Donovan Peoples-Jones.
No.
Donovan Peoples-Jones was not playing at that point. This was like third, fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
I left the game. That's how I knew it was in the third or fourth quarter.
Jeez.
It's just atrocious. All
Yeah.
right, next take.
Second takeaway.
Oh, you gonna back up on something yet?
Walker Little. Walker
Yeah,
Little's got
te-
some work to do, guys.
Tell him what you said though. Tell him what you
I
said.
said
before.
I said extraordinarily, excruciatingly hot as the sun hot take. Walker Little's the next Tony Baselli. I'm going back on that and saying that it is not true. He's not going to be Tony Baselli.
Old
He's got a lot of
Patriot.
work to do. Now, if Tony Baselli was the coach, maybe, but he's got a lot of work to do.
It's not like you can't just talk to him.
He needs to talk to him. But
He needs to use his
definitely,
hands.
he
I
definitely,
think I want to say Baselli said like last week on Jaguars Happy Hour that he's texted with Walker Little a couple times, but
Just use his hands. That's
He-
all you
he's-
got to do.
his
He's got
hand-
the
I said
power. He's got the
hand
footwork.
abilities have been.
I think he's just rusty as shit, dude.
Yeah,
I think,
he
yeah,
puts his
that
hands
could be it.
low, which
He hasn't played in
obviously-
like 2 years. He's probably really rusty right now.
Yeah.
probably.
And in practice is not the same as a game. You got to remember that. You got time to think about
Yeah.
it. So I think that
I think he'll get better.
Walker Little's not going to start week 1, unfortunately. JTE's in shambles. I'm still
glad.
sticking by him saying that he'll play at some point this year, but and benefit of the doubt, he did face one of the best defenses in the league. Well, best D line.
Did he block Cam Jordan? Or was Cam Jordan on the right side the entire time?
I think Jawan played against Cam Jordan.
I think Cam Jordan plays on the right side majority of the time.
Yeah. I sent one video to Link because he was saying Jawan Taylor was a wall last game, and I showed a video of him just getting blown by and getting the quarterback sacked. So
Jawan was not good. Jawan had a couple of good blocks, but his other
I had
blocks
high
were
hopes
bad.
for him, man. I had high hopes for him when we drafted
He's
him.
really good in the run game. That's the thing. But the pass game, he's just not good. I don't know.
He's
I'd rather have a good pass
inconsistent.
blocker.
He's
Yeah.
so inconsistent. He shows moments where it's like he'll have great blocks. He'll have one fantastic block, and then the next will just be a complete whiff.
I'd rather have somebody good at pass blocking than run blocking because I'd rather Trevor not be on his ass every 5 seconds or every other play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takeaway basically is Walker Little, we overhyped him, especially me. Tyson Campbell's got some work to do. All these are fixable problems.
What about your boy Smith getting that TFL?
Oh, and then shout out to Jordan Smith with an absolutely beautiful tackle on the backfield in the third quarter. So he's going to be a good backup. Depth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
My takeaways. I gotta come up with the hard ones.
Minshew sucks.
Yes, Minshew
There you
sucks,
go.
bro.
There you
This
go.
dude
There's
is
one.
trash. There's literally Jalen Camp should have had an 84-yard touchdown. He had for 2 or 3 steps on the defender. And it's a 40-yard air throw. 40 yards. Come on.
I think
high schooler.
worse than that was that interception he threw. That was unacceptable.
There was nobody in the vicinity. I was
You
like,
don't do.
"Where's
You just don't do that.
He tried throwing cross body and it just threw straight.
You just don't do that. Like,
He should have had an 84-yard touchdown that he egregiously underthrew. He could not even throw it 45 yards. Then he had that interception where he rolled out. The pocket was trash, yes, but he rolled out. He tried to throw it across body to the middle of the field, and it threw straight to a defender.
just throw it away. Play another day. Or
Then
another
he
down.
had
Like, God.
a fourth down where Laquan Treadwell was open. Laquan should have caught it, yes, but it should have been a much easier
Yeah,
catch.
he sky high the ball.
Yeah, it's just Minshew is terrible. He's not even QB2, bro. Cut him.
That's why me and Josiah at this point are like, sure, dangle him out for other teams, but if no one bites, just waive him.
There's no reason to waste a roster spot
they're
on
not
somebody
cutting
that's
Beathard
not
because
good.
of guaranteed money, which was brought
Yeah,
up this.
Beathard's got guaranteed money, and he's also
Plus,
just
he plays
better.
better.
Beathard is better. Like,
I don't
that's
care.
the way it is.
I have to repeat myself again. I do not care how good you are in practice if you suck during a game. I do not care how bad you are during practice if you're good during a game. The game is what matters. The game is what I care about. The game is where money is
Beathard's
made.
release is pretty good. Like
Yeah.
his quick release, man.
You know, he sucked during training camp, but when you watch him he was good during the scrimmage. He was good versus the Browns. He's good versus the Saints. He has like 130 something passer rating. He
Yeah, he's
scored
a
all of our
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
He has 2 touchdowns in 2 games.
He's got 3 total.
Oh, 3. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 3.
He's got the best QBR or something like that, or best PFF rating.
Best
Through 2
PFF
weeks.
rating of all quarterbacks in preseason.
Through 2 weeks, yeah.
95.4 or something like that.
Crazy.
He's just been absolutely insane. And he's throwing to grocery store workers.
Not to mention, so he was like 9 of 14 last past game, and he had probably about 4 drops by running backs. So he could have been 13 of 14. Like
It's-
Ozigbo and Darray dropped like 3 or 4 balls total. It was bad.
It's sad to me how bad Minshew is because I love Minshew as a person, but I cannot stand to watch him take another down in a Jaguars uniform.
I'm not gonna lie, his persona is starting to annoy me.
It annoys me when he's so bad. It's
It
something
was
that
cool when you were like doing cool stuff and like
and making
it was
plays.
working and making plays, but when you suck, like you just stop talking.
I know him saying that all that stuff about the starting job, like he hasn't
Yeah.
used the bathroom in a week or something.
Yo, the
It's like-
memes today were
Yeah,
funny.
the memes today were so funny, but it's just like I don't care, bro. You're trash. When he goes to a different team, I'll like him more again, just because I won't have to deal with him being trash on my team.
You should go to the
But-
Cowboys. Isn't their backup quarterback situation kind of crap?
Yeah, the Cowboys, we're somehow a favorite against the Cowboys.
Of course.
That's how bad they've been in preseason.
Okay, second takeaway.
Second takeaway. I said this. I said this kind of earlier when we talked about the Etienne injury, but the offense is slow. Let's go over everybody. You got Laviska Shenault. Their Chark right now is hurt. Chark runs a 4.3 at 6'4". He's good. He's fast. But then you got Laviska Shenault, he's not slow, but he's not fast.
He's a
about
4-5
mid.
guy.
He's a 4.5 guy. Then you got who else?
Marvin
Jones. Marvin
He's
Jones is
probably
old.
a low 4-5, 4-6 guy at this point in his career.
Yeah, he's old. He's past that past the fast years. Then you got, I'll just say Laquan Treadwell. He's slow.
He's slow.
Philip Dorsett is fast, but that's it. Who else? you
Tavon
got?
Austin, baby.
Tavon Austin
He's
is
fast.
slow.
He's not slow.
I don't know. I haven't watched Tavon Austin.
Tavon Austin
He's
ran a
not a
4.3
burner like
4.
he used to be, but he's
But
probably
he's
running a
30
4.5
now.
right
So what? He's got low tread on the tires. He hasn't played hardly.
Okay, he's faster than most of the guys we have.
I would say, I bet he could still probably run a mid 4.4 at this point.
Yes.
That's fair. Okay, who else do we have on the team? Colin Johnson, not that fast.
Jalen Camp, he's fast, right?
Camp is fast. Camp
I don't think he
runs a
makes-
4.4.
And then you got
I
Jeff Cotton. I don't know.
Jeff Cotton.
Not making a no.
James
Kevin
Robinson
Jones
is
or something
slow.
like that.
Our other running backs, Carlos Hyde is dirt slow.
James Robinson looks a little faster than he did last year.
He's faster this year, but he's still not fast.
Yeah, he's not a burner by any means.
He's a guy who explodes who has great burst and explosion through holes, but then
Ogunbowale speed is mid. Zigbo's speed is mid.
it's just there's no. Etienne was supposed to be our big play threat, and
I think Urban changes that next season. Next year, I think he starts to get another.
Urban loves speed. He
agree.
definitely is going to try and get some people that are fast.
I think
I just hope he gets good players too, not just fast players. All right, so those are our takeaways. We need Shark back. That's all I can say. Oh, the offensive line. There was 3 starters out, but dang, if Trevor got half a second more to pass, would have been nice. All right, viewer question segment. We only have 2 today. One from Shrimp Jag. Is it really worth throwing Trevor into the mix and risking him getting injured with our team looking as bad as it does so far? My point of view is you don't bench a better player just because you're scared of the offensive line. Better player will play.
If he's generational, he should be able to overcome that.
Yep. Unless it was the Texans from 2002, then I'd have a little concern.
David Carr.
Yeah, if it was that bad, then maybe I'd be a little.
I don't think David Carr was ever a generational prospect.
Well, that's true.
David Carr was trash.
We're talking like Andrew Luck's, Peyton Manning's, John Elway.
Oh yeah,
Andrew
Andrew
that
Luck had
class
a bad O-line. Yeah.
of prospect. You gotta work with it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, number 2 from Connor. Do you think we should sign David DeCastro or Mitchell Schwartz? They have to at least be better than our current offensive line. David DeCastro, no. We already talked about that. Still a no from me. Mitchell Schwartz,
no.
Sure.
Is he?
Schwartz?
I don't know if he's healthy.
If he's healthy, yes.
I had a dialogue going with I think Jordan DeLugo on Twitter. Someone commented on there though, was like he looks like he weighs 250 right now, which I don't know where he's getting that from. I've not seen him, so I don't know. But if he's healthy and at a healthy playing weight, then I say sign him up.
Yeah,
I mean, he was playing at an all-pro level just the recent years before he got hurt. Like
he's better than Jawan Taylor at pass blocking, but he's probably not as good at him at run blocking. But I care about keeping Trevor Lawrence upright more than I care about opening up holes for Robinson.
Imagine they switch the tackles for run downs. You put Jawan Taylor in,
and you would know what we're doing.
Exactly. I wonder how long it would take teams to figure that out. Probably 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, you never gave your 2 cents.
I kind of said, well, DeCastro we discussed. Schwartz, I would definitely throw a vet minimum. Well, maybe not a vet minimum, but I'd throw something out there for him if he's healthy. And I'd
throw a couple mil at him.
And Jawan, you can skid out of here.
Jawan could be a nice swing tackle.
Jawan's still young, so he still has potential. It's just
I'm starting to think.
I'm out. I think I'm out on Jawan Taylor.
I'm out. I know he has potential, but I'm out. It's just
he's getting replaced next year.
Yeah, definitely. Unless something drastic changes, which I don't see happening.
We're gonna draft a right tackle.
They're also gonna. I think they're also gonna switch out the O-line coach as well.
Yeah, George Warhol. I don't care how long he's been coaching for. The offensive line disappoints every single year.
Yep.
It seems like they get worse every year, just by a little bit.
And we have talent. Like I said, Jawan Taylor is talented, very talented.
We can't figure it out. Yeah.
Who else do we have?
We don't develop. We just don't develop. They get here and they stay as good as they are the rookie year. Only player that's gotten better is Can.
Yeah,
Can, I don't know what the heck happened to Can, but
it was the competition with Will Richardson.
The competition. He's the only time he's gotten better.
The competition brought the best out of Can.
Hopefully, Cam Robinson. Hopefully, the competition does him some good this year, and he can do something. But
hopefully,
we'll have different players.
Fun time. Time to cut the roster.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go position by position. I'm gonna give one. Brian's gonna give his. Sean's gonna give his, and then it's gonna be Ryan, Shawn, me. You get the rotation. All right, let's start with quarterback. Trevor Lawrence and CJ Beathard. I'm keeping 2. Minshew's either traded or cut. I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. All right, Ryan. What are your quarterbacks?
Trevor Lawrence, and I hate to say it, but I'm keeping Gardner Minshew. Oh, wait, you know what? Can't. I didn't realize I forgot about the guaranteed thing because I did it last night. So I'm gonna do Beathard, Lawrence, Beathard, Luton practice squad. Trevor Gardner's either traded or cut.
Trevor's traded?
I mean Gardner. Sorry. Yeah, we're trading Trevor, guys. 6 first rounders. Now Gardner's gonna be traded or cut.
Yeah, I got the same. Trevor Lawrence, CJ Beathard. I got Gardner probably getting waived more than likely, unless some team wants him to trade for a fifth at best, probably for a backup quarterback. Then maybe
I don't even think his value degrades.
I'm saying
every
at
week.
best,
Yeah.
if someone wants like, hey, they believe this guy could be a competent backup, they'll probably
The reason
go off
why
a
I
fifth
can't
at
stand
best.
Minshew, a reason why I can't stand Minshew is he gets worse every time he steps on the field. He
Yep.
literally does not. Who gets worse every game they play? Like, come on.
Yeah, and Luton, yeah, practice squad probably for him.
Luton is just Luton. Luton's done nothing to make me change my opinion on him.
He didn't play a snap last game, but he'll probably get a lot of playing time coming up this next game.
Yeah. I wonder how much they're going to give Trevor Lawrence, whether it be
I would give him,
or the whole
like,
half.
Maybe a couple series, probably at best.
I wouldn't give him too much because the offense. I'd like to just keep all the starters, give them a couple
Healthy.
reps, give them a series or a couple series, but no need to give them the full half again.
Yeah, get everybody back on the bus healthy.
All right, running back, Brian, give your running backs.
James Robinson, Carlos Hyde, unfortunately, and Dare Agumbawale.
So you're keeping 3.
Yep.
All right, Shawn.
I have the same 3: James Robinson, Carlos Hyde, and Dare Ogunbowale.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I also have the same 3. I put Travis Etienne in quotes IR. Just
Yeah,
because
I don't think that's what it's going to be for real. I feel like once they cut to 53, they're going to pick up somebody from somewhere else.
Yeah, there could be a good. I hope somebody cuts like a good
speed
running
guy.
back.
Like a good speed guy, but if you're a
Speed
good
and
speed
pass
guy, you're
catching
probably
running
not going to get cut. So we'll see.
Yeah, there's no free agents right now that are genuinely fast, besides Javian Hawkins. And
Wasn't Duke Johnson fast?
I
feel like he was fast coming out of college.
I don't know. He doesn't seem fast to me anymore. He's more of a pass catching back.
I mean, we need that too, but whatever.
Yeah, we need that, but I'd rather have him than Carlos Hyde. He at least gives.
Facts.
He at least has a use. He at least has a use.
I hate Carlos Hyde. I hate having him on my roster. I wish he was not here.
Jared, we know you're watching. Enjoy the Carlos Hyde slander.
Sorry, man.
Sorry. Actually, I forgot. He says he's a big fan of the podcast. He thinks we're better than another podcast person who I'm not going to name on the podcast. But so, yeah, Carlos Hyde. I like that guy.
Count how many times Shawn just said podcast in one sentence.
Podcast.
Who cares?
All right. Wide receiver. Shawn, give your 7 or
7? How'd you know I had 7?
I
got DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, Tavon Austin, Philip Dorsett, Jamal Agnew, Jalen Camp. I got Urban keeping his draft pick over tall, not so fast, Colin Johnson. He's going to go with Jalen Camp, who's big and also fast. So,
yep. All right.
Sorry,
7.
Colin Johnson. I'm sorry.
I'm also keeping 7 receivers. This is not my depth chart. This is just all the names.
Yep.
Time out.
What?
Why don't they just try Colin Johnson at tight end? I'm sorry. That's all I'm saying.
There's nothing to lose. It's not going to work probably because he doesn't have the body
Hey, bud,
type,
put on 10 pounds of muscle and let's get this thing rocking.
Yeah. All right. But I'm keeping 7 receivers too. I got DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones. I'm keeping Colin Johnson. I like his 6'6" red zone threat frame. And you got Philip Dorsett. I don't want him on the team, but I know the coaches do. Jamal Agnew, he's the returner. He's been put in a bubble wrap. He's safe. If there's anybody that's guaranteed 1,000% besides the top 3, it's Jamal Agnew.
Yeah.
And then I'm keeping Tavon Austin.
Yeah, baby.
I want to keep Jalen Camp so badly, but
I got him over. Yeah, I got him over Colin just because they picked him, and they didn't pick Colin, so
that's fair. I just like Colin as a red zone threat. 6'6". It's like, come on.
You don't need it. DJ Chark at 6'4" can't do it, or Marvin Jones, who has a lot of red zone touchdowns in his career. You should need to have Colin Johnson, in my opinion, down there.
That's fair. All right, Brian, how many and who receivers?
One of these guys I don't want to keep, but I'm doing it just because I think they're going to make this mistake. They're going to take DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, Jamal Agnew, Philip Dorsett, Tavon Austin, and they're going to keep Colin Johnson. I don't want them to. I want them to take Camp, but I think they make the mistake of putting Camp on the practice squad and he gets snagged.
Oh, he ain't gonna make it. He might make it to practice squad because he hasn't really shown anything in preseason. But
he was open for that 84-yard touchdown.
So I'm saying he was open, but hey, would he have caught it? Who knows? We'll never know because Mitchell couldn't get it there.
Sadness.
Tight ends are probably
all right. back to me to start the tight ends. I'm keeping 3. Chris Manhertz, James O'Shaughnessy, and Luke Farrell.
Oh,
I'm interested to see what Shawn says, but Brian.
same as you, Chris Manhertz, James O'Shaughnessy, and Luke Farrell. Uh-oh.
Are you gonna keep Ben Ellefson?
Oh, I know what he's doing.
No, I got James O'Shaughnessy, Chris Manhertz, and Luke Farrell.
This dude trolled us.
I thought he was going to say, you know what, I'm keeping
troll.
Tyler
I'm not
Davis.
gonna lie. Like low key, when I first made the roster, I did have Tyler Davis on there, and I was like, why?
Why?
I'd rather just keep somebody else than a 4th tight end.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why? Delete.
Josh Oliver would be tight end 1. I'm just kidding. He's trash. I'm glad he's gone.
I'm not glad. Like, I don't give a crap either way. He sucked when he was here. I don't care.
I was so happy when they traded him.
No one's giving him. We need to give him a chance. He's had all these chances. My guy has like 3 catches in 2 years.
Like, I don't care how good he's doing during training camp. Plus, the Ravens make any tight end look better than they are.
It's weird.
Name a tight end who's been at the Ravens and been genuinely bad with them.
I don't know. All right, let's try to get through the rest of this offense before time runs out.
Yep.
For this
All right, offensive line. Brian, go through your offensive line. How many as well?
9. Cam Robinson, Andrew Norwell, Brandon Linder, AJ Cann, Jawan Taylor, Tyler Shatley, Will Richardson, Ben Barch, and Walker Little.
Okay, so I have 10 on mine because I'll get to why. Okay, so I'm gonna go through by tackle, guard, and center. I got Cam Robinson, Jawan Taylor, Walker Little, Will Richardson. Offensive guard, I got Andrew Norwell, AJ Cann, and Ben Barch. And then center, I got Brandon Linder, Tyler Shatley, and KC McDermott. And the reason why I have McDermott on the roster is because I don't think Linder is going to play week 1.
Interesting.
He's hurt, so I think they're going to keep 2 centers. And KC McDermott has been the other center in practice with Shatley this week, or the past last week. So I think they'll keep him until Linder comes back.
That's true. I have 9, exact same 9 as Brian. Will Richardson pains me, but he's the only backup tackle that has decent experience.
Wow, this new guy, bro. New guy.
And he's a swing tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, but oh well.
And he has
Right,
guard
guys.
flexibility.
Yeah, him and Can competing for guard.
He can suck there too.
Oh my goodness. Either way, we'll see you guys after a quick break to run through our defensive predictions. See you guys in a second.
Wait, hold on.
what?
How many total offensive players did you have? I have 25, I think.
I have 19, 20, 21, 22, 29.
29?
29. Wait, am I counting this right? No, I don't know. 9.
I have 24.
24? That's fair. I got 25. I got 25 on each side and then 3 special teamers. You should have about the same
I have
as
24.
Brian. Yeah, so you had the same as Brian because your rosters were really
I
similar.
accidentally counted my defensive linemen. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
see you guys in a second.
Later.
All right, we are back, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our defensive line. I don't know if you separated it, but these are these include edges.
Okay, yeah, I did my
Edge
D-line
and
/ edge.
defensive line.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with edge.
Okay.
Josh Allen, Kayvon Chason, Jihad Ward, and Jordan Smith are the only edges I have making the team. D-line, I got Devon Hamilton, Roy Robertson Harris, Malcolm Brown, Doug Costin, Adam Gotsis, and Jay Tufele, which means goodbye, Taven Bryan,
Yes, sir. Get rid of that fool.
who actually had a really high PFF score last game.
Yeah, PFF graded
did
him
you
like
say
an
replaces-
81 or something.
Who did you say replaces Taven?
I got Jay 2 Chick-fil-A's.
2 chicken fillets.
He's the last D-line I have making.
Must be missing something here, but name him one more time.
Who did I miss?
Did you say Adam Gotsis?
Yes.
Yeah, I had him right
Okay.
before.
Okay.
You had
never
10,
mind.
right?
Of course, I have Adam Gotsis on there. It's my guy.
All right.
So that's 10.
Okay.
That's me. I have the exact same 10.
I have 9.
I have Josh Allen, Kayvon Chason, Roy Robertson Harris, Malcolm Brown, Doug Costin, Devon Hamilton, Jay Tufele, Jihad Ward, Jordan Smith, and Adam Gotsis.
Okay, that could be why, because I listed my D line differently. I listed Kayvon and Josh Allen as linebackers. Makes
Oh,
sense.
they're edges.
Yes. Well, whatever.
Wait, so that would mean you have 11?
I have 9 D line and 6 linebackers.
Plus those 2. So who's your 9 D linemen?
Adam Gotsis, Dewan Smoot, Devon Hamilton.
Oh, I forgot Smoot.
Oh, I forgot Smoot too.
Let me add him real quick.
Okay, I know who I'm taking.
Yeah, me too.
I have been team Smoot and these 2 bozos don't even.
I forget. I always forget.
Unbelievable.
I want him to make the roster.
How did I forget Smoot, bro?
Add him to the edges.
So that's 11 defensive line for me, and I know who I'm going to take off.
You sure you still got 53 now?
Yes,
Yeah,
I just had to shave. I had to shave another position.
Taking off one.
Okay.
I just took off the position I was I was debating keeping them earlier. I just threw them off. I always forget about Dwayne Smoot, Shawn. We're clowns.
Back to the regularly scheduled program.
I always feared about Devon Smoot, man.
So Adam Gotsis, Dewan Smoot, Devon Hamilton, Doug Costin, J2 Chick-fil-A's, Jordan Smith, Malcolm Brown, Roy Robertson Harris, and unfortunately, I'm saying it, Taven Bryan.
Oh, you're keeping Taven? Wait, so who are you getting rid of? Doug Costin, you're keeping him?
Yep.
Who'd you not have? Did you have J2 Fele? Oh, you had him on there.
Yeah.
You had Gotsis?
Yep.
Did you have Malcolm Brown?
Yep.
Who'd you leave off? Go through it again.
Adam Gotsis, Dewan Smoot, Devon Hamilton, Doug Costin, Jay Tefeli, Jordan Smith, Malcolm Brown, Roy Robinson Harris, and Taven Bryan.
Jihad Ward? Jihad Ward?
Jihad
Linebacker.
Ward.
Linebacker.
Oh, so he's an edge.
He's another edge. Move him up.
I'm putting him as linebacker. I went off of the 3-4.
So
he's playing inside and outside D line, bro.
This
I
isn't
have him listed at
Madden,
linebacker
bro.
based on the 3-4 because he was a back.
This
I went off of the
isn't
depth.
Madden. He's
All right,
an
well, I
edge.
went off of the depth chart off ESPN. So
Okay, that's fine.
So you have 12.
Yeah, you got 12
defensive
then,
linemen.
because he's Taven Bryan's trash ass.
That means you have to have a really weak position somewhere else.
Probably linebacker. He might only have like 3 linebackers.
He shaved to safety. I already know it.
Oh yeah, true.
All right.
It is your turn to do
linebackers. My linebackers are Miles Jack, Dylan Moses. Is Moses going to go on IR?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't count him.
yeah.
Oh well, then.
Either that or he starts on the PUP or some crap. Right?
Then I'll add the guy back that I was gonna put somewhere else. So Dylan Moses, I have him on here, but I'll just put him on IR and shave that spot off. Damian Wilson and Shaquille Quarterman, so 3 linebackers.
Okay. Go ahead, B-Rye.
I think we might pick up another linebacker if somebody's
6
good.
linebackers. Where is it? Oh, Caleb on Chasen, Josh Allen, Miles Jack, Jihad Ward, Shaq Quarterman, and Damian Wilson.
So you just have 3 off the ball linebackers.
Pretty much.
Okay, I got 4.
Are you gonna keep that other guy that's fast? Apparently.
I didn't put him on there. I did have him originally. I just changed him out. I have Miles Jack, Damian Wilson, Shaquille Quarterman, and Dakota Allen.
Oh, Dakota Allen.
Dakota Allen, Urban spoke highly of today in a press conference, saying he played extremely well. And he actually did make some plays this past game, so I'm going to keep him. I was a big Dakota Allen falser, while Brian was a truther, and Brian didn't keep him.
Yeah, I didn't because I kept Taven. I kept Taven because of that first round status, unfortunately, and we need guys in the D line. So
yeah,
and I feel like that Urban's going to give him a shot.
Taven Bryan, he missed like all of camp except for like
the
last week.
I wanted to be controversial in a way. So
all right, so your out of the box is Taven. Yours is Dakota Allen, and mine is coming up next.
All right,
Brian, get your cornerbacks.
CJ Henderson, Shaquille Griffin, Tyson Campbell, Sidney Jones, Trey Herndon, and Chris Claybrooks.
Okay.
All right.
I only kept 5. Shaq Griffin, Henderson, Jones, Campbell, Herndon. They're going to get rid of Claybrooks as they should. He can't play corner, and they could use Tavon Austin and Dorsett on returns if need be.
The only reason I have Claybrooks is because of returning abilities with Tavon Austin.
I kept 6. CJ Henderson, Shaquille Griffin, Tyson Campbell, Sidney Jones, Trey Herndon, and here's my out of the box, Corey Straughter. Corey Straughter, I think he played better than what's his name, Claybrooks. He was higher on the unofficial depth chart than Claybrooks, and you could switch him for a linebacker like Dakota Allen, but Corey Straughter is probably the best cornerback we have left after those top 5. Plus, yes, Claybrooks has return ability, but we have we have
Jamal Agnew, Tavon Austin, Philip Dorsett, they can all return kicks.
You have so many guys who can return kicks. So
You
it's
could put, and Clay Brooks will probably get through waivers too. You could put him on a practice squad, as well as
Exactly.
Pharaoh Cooper, who you could probably just bring up if needed.
Yeah, it's either Shawn made a good point with Dakota Allen. So it's either Corey Straughter or Dakota Allen. I'm just going to stick with what I already had, and I'm going to go with Corey Straughter. Undrafted free agent, I believe. So he's going to be that undrafted free agent that makes the roster this year.
And safeties are all me. Okay. Rayshawn Jenkins. Andrew Wingard.
You had to make sure to list him high.
And Andre Cisco. Jared Wilson. Daniel Thomas. Keeping 5 safeties because they are going to load 3 in the box, or they're going to they play 3 safeties on the field a lot in pass downs when they get rid of Damian Wilson, and that means Josh Jones is not making it. I hate Josh Jones. I hope he never plays on this team ever again.
Well, okay, it's my turn. I was just making sure I had the right roster number. I'm keeping 6 safeties.
Woo!
Rayshawn Jenkins,
Wow.
Andre Cisco, Jared Wilson, Andrew Wingard, Rudy Ford, and I hate to say it, but Josh Jones. I think the coaches like Josh Jones, and I think he's going to make the roster. And I think if you look at Irvin said the fight for strong safety has been like almost even between them all. So I think he's just going to keep them all, keep 6 safeties because he likes the guys for free. A lot of them are good for special teams. Andrew Wingard, Rudy Ford. I think Josh Jones is good for what's it called, special teams.
I alternated between Rudy Ford and Daniel Thomas, but I feel like Daniel Thomas plays the safety position better, and he did pretty decent on special teams this past game. Urban Meyer called him out about it, so that's why I took him over Rudy Ford. I can see them keeping Rudy Ford because they did sign him. I think he has signed out like a 2-year deal, pretty decent money too.
I think he's only on a 1 year, but it might be 2. I could be wrong.
So you could put him in there over Daniel Thomas. I just chose Daniel Thomas because I like him better, but that's just personal preference. At this point, they're pretty much the same player.
I'm just keeping who I think they like, and I think they like Rudy Ford. He's been trotted out there with the ones multiple times.
Yeah.
Josh Jones as well.
I hate Josh Jones.
I hate Josh Jones too, but I just think the staff really likes him for some reason.
Yep.
All right, Brian.
Sean's not going to be happy.
Andre Cisco. 4 safeties.
No, I kept 5.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Andre Cisco, Rayshawn Jenkins.
He cut Wingard.
The
Gerard
fan base
Wilson.
loves Brian now.
Gerard Wilson, and unfortunately Josh Jones.
Yeah, you trash.
if Andrew Wingard didn't have 2 penalties, it might have been different. But he's had too many penalties.
Let's do a bet. Let's do a bet of some sort. Profile picture bet on Twitter. I guarantee you, I will personally guarantee that Andrew Wingard is on the final 53.
If he is, I will put Andrew Wingard as my profile picture. If he isn't, you got to put Gerard Wilson. No, Josh Jones. You have
to change to Darth Jones.
Yes.
That's a little too much.
I'll put Andrew Wingard fan account for a week.
Okay, that's fair.
No, you'll be Darth Wingard. He'll be Darth Jones.
That's okay.
That's fair.
All right.
All right.
I already told you if Wingard gets cut, I'm just
You're gonna deactivate.
No, I'm putting.
He's gonna deactivate. Jeez.
Darth Tavon Austin, or Darth Beathard.
Beathard. All right. Special teams.
This is gonna be controversial, guys.
I don't know whose turn it is, but I'm gonna take it away. Josh Lambo, Logan Cook, and Ross Matisic.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got Lambo getting surprise waived. Just kidding.
That's
just kidding. Just kidding. I think he's going downhill though, man.
Is it ironic that Shawn on the podcast has been saying, keep the DUI man, keep the DUI man? We get rid of him. Lambo misses a kick, and then this dude hits a 52-yarder in our face.
And then he did miss an extra point, but
he still kicked the 52-yarder in our face.
I tried to tell y'all. No. He's trolling.
You have a personal bias against him,
dude,
bro.
Myers, I don't think Myers is a big fan of Lambo, man. It was like, they asked him about today. They were like, is it concerning, having Lambo, missing kicks? He was like, yeah, make your kicks. I was like, he didn't even smile or nothing. He was like, yeah, make your kicks.
Dang.
I was like, damn.
Cold.
Cold-hearted.
All right. either way, that's our 53. We'll see. You guys want to make a bet who gets the most correct players?
You worded that really weirdly.
Like
Who has the most accurate? Who has the most accurate 53-man roster?
So whoever
tell
gets
you
the
right
most out of their 53 correct.
I can tell you right now that none of us are going to win that.
It's gonna be. I mean,
No, I'm not saying whoever you have to get perfect. I'm just saying whoever gets closest to 50.
I think no one's gonna be close because I Lord knows how many waiver wire moves they might make.
That's true. All right then. Either way, that's our 53. Next week is going to be season predictions. We're going to do the entire NFL. We're going to go in depth on the Jags, though. We're going to give records for every team, but we're going to go in depth on the Jags. So come next week, next Friday, to see record predictions and other stuff. Make sure to comment down questions.
17-0, baby.
Yes, sir. Comment down any questions for the viewer question segment you have below. Like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that fun stuff.
Brian, I swear to God, after your tantrums the last 2 days, if you have anything higher than 3-14, it is cap.
We're going 0-17, guys.
We've had to talk this dude off the ledge.
Yeah.
This dude was literally about.
I was
to
contemplating
deactivate.
I was so done with everything because of Etienne going down. I was like, well,
he was like,
it was before
Screw the
Etienne too.
Jaguars,
The game.
it was after
Jacksonville.
the Saints game.
He said, "Screw Jacksonville, screw the Jaguars, screw
Fire
Urban.
That was a joke. The Urban part
Bring
was
back
a joke.
Gene Smith."
That was all a
said,
joke. That
He
was
said,
definitely
"Bring
a
back
joke.
Gene Smith."
That was a
He
joke.
said, "We want Doug back."
That was also a joke.
Doug.
All right. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, share, follow all our Twitters, and we'll see you guys next week.